Listen, some dogs do not own toys. They operate a maximum security emotional support inventory management system. Piper has approximately 114 toys scattered around the house at any given moment. But somehow she is emotionally attached to every single one simultaneously. She'll be chewing on Mr. Quackers in the living room like, life is perfect. But the second somebody picks up another toy across the house, doesn't even matter which one, suddenly Piper freezes like the FBI just triggered a silent alarm. Her head snaps around, eyes wide, full tactical deployment mode activated. She immediately abandons Mr. Quackers, sprints across the house at Mach 4, and confiscates the toy you touched like you just tried to steal classified, information. Here's the crazy part. She doesn't even want the toy. She just wants it returned to the proper location in her emotional support toy, economy here. The second the toy is safely placed back in the toy box, Piper calms down, like the stock market stabilized. Scientists actually call this resource guarding. And well, despite the dramatic name, it's rooted in survival instincts. You see, dogs naturally place value on resources they believe are important: food, sleeping spots, humans, and yes, squeaky ducks that sound like a dying bicycle horn. In the wild, losing resources could mean survival problems. So some dogs develop stronger protective behaviors around objects, well, they value. Now, not all resource guarding is aggression. Sometimes it's subtle weirdness, hovering over toys, carrying them away, little side eye, putting one paw on the toy like a tiny furry lawyer claiming property rights. Some dogs guard because, well, they're anxious, some because they're possessive, some because, humans accidentally reinforce the behavior by constantly chasing them around, yelling, "Give me that back!" like we're participating in a hostage negotiation. But Piper? Piper believes she is the curator of BarkMind Museum of Precious Artifacts. Mr. Quackers is apparently the crown jewel, and don't even think about touching, lamb chop, blue elephant, or the weird flat fox with one ear missing. Oh. Last week I picked up a random toy to move it off the couch, and Piper came flying into the room so fast. She looked like she breached the sound barrier, the sound barrier. Yeah. Somewhere in the distance, I'm pretty sure General Nutters yelled, "Deploy the security team!" The funniest part is she doesn't destroy the toys. She inventories them. She checks on them like a tiny furry accountant auditing assets before tax season. And behaviorally, this actually makes sense. See, dogs build emotional associations with objects that bring comfort and stimulation, predictability, and, well, reward. Toys can become part entertainment, part stress relief, and part emotional security blanket. That's why many dogs don't just play with toys, they manage them psychologically. So if your dog gets possessive over toys, don't panic. The goal is teaching calm, confidence, positive trade behaviors, and reducing emotional tension around resources. Not turning your living room into a WWE wrestling match over Mr. Quackers. Because trust me, your dog absolutely believes those toys belong to them, well, permanently, legally, spiritually, and according to Piper, probably constitutionally. Hey, visit BarkMindDogs.com and come join Piper's Pack for more dog behavior, chaos, and... Well, hold on here now. Piper just gave me a note from her lawyer. Mr. Quackers is protected under canine toy rights law. May not be touched, moved, squeaked, or emotionally disturbed by humans. Piper! We are definitely going to talk about this later. Also, why does this legal document smell like peanut butter? Have you been in the pantry again?